All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See what we got here. We'll do this manually. This was all good. All thing. Anything we're forgetting here? Good. Wait. Turn those on because I like chilling out a bit. Start it up. First game against the Golden State Warriors.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And
I miss you too,
and I'm
Ernie.
really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Houston Rockets.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And for Houston,
Some cheese.
Got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Ready to go?
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston, Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Ennis, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot.
And they really didn't want me to use that screen.
My goodness. Outstanding presence of mind. Harden is constantly looking for the open shooter.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
It's Thompson off the drive. Durant in the corner.
It's so weird seeing DeMarcus Cousins on.
Over Ennis. That
Good
one
D.
a little long. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, is a team, they actually
That's what we
took
want.
less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, they are 100%
Come on, dude.
committed
Capella
to not
fell asleep.
taking mid-range shots. And if they can help it. And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
There's the pick. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go.
Okay, I didn't want to fade.
And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry.
What's up?
Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Green.
We'll get that out of here.
Rejection by Harden.
Good roll.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And watching James Harden,
Nah, give me them free
the amount
throws.
of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. He's
What's
able
up?
to just carry an offense with his creativity, garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
Jacks up a 3.
Chuck something up.
Kept alive.
Oh, PJ Tucker.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
No good from Durant.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Back to Paul. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
Thompson kicks to Durant. Green, the screen, off the pick.
Dude, those backdoor cuts, man.
By Thompson.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Harden the pass to Capella.
Kind of wanted to lob that, but
that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here we are, Clark.
that's 2 fouls on Cousins.
It's officially upon us. I know you think it's important to get off to a good start, don't you?
I really do, Kevin. It's better than getting off to a poor start. Because the season is so long, you've got time to overcome either one.
Was that Jonas
It's always best to get off to a nice start. It gives you confidence and gives you momentum that you can build on.
Your Rebco's checked in for Golden State. Here's
And
Durant.
face.
Again,
Good
Durant
D.
missing.
Push it.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden against Green. Harden outside. That's in.
Ooh, tough layup.
Range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Tough layup right there.
Control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Here's Durant. He's just scored his first
James Ennis has been doing a pretty decent job.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Capella with a screen on Green. Paul dishes to Tucker. Offline with his 3.
Good shot.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game.
Whoa, no.
Right at the 50% mark.
Oh, that's him. Ooh,
Curry's shot is off.
Got away with
Houston,
one.
they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to Harden. Capella with it. And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good. The assist.
Not going to miss 2 times in a row.
Tucker's got 8.
And you know, Harden's passing is
Money
really
from that corner.
ramped up. A terrific floor general now who sets up his teammates with ease.
Foul call that time on the way up.
Damn.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Get my on the Rockets, man.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but
Doing
he
a
is still one of
Houston
the most
Rockets
feared
season
players
playthrough.
in the league on offense, and when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Screen by Capella. Harden kicks it to Tucker.
Kick it back
no
out.
one around him.
Come on, man. That was a good
Off
shot.
target from 3-point range. The Warriors trailing. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Durant. There's a screen. The screen from
The
Thompson.
Warriors will run you
Off the
through like
pick.
2 million
And the
screens,
basket
dude.
by Curry. He has 7. And with Curry and his ability to put a
All
team
time out
in
here.
1 quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end the game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much.
Alright, we got Gerald Green in. We got the bench unit in pretty much. Everyone but Harden.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Mello on the
Melo
Rockets.
Anthony
Kinda,
comes
dude.
in
I think
for
it's gonna
PJ
work.
Tucker. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Ennis. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Paul.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually
Come on,
earning
man.
it well right now.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And here's Harden. Outside Anthony. There's the pick. Will it go? Offensive rebound. The shot by Nene.
He
No
blew
good.
that.
Those
Oh,
are chances.
he's washed, bro. He's too old.
Always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just
Oh,
enough
no.
to keep him out of rhythm. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Nene, the screen.
This is NBA 2K18 and this. I don't have
Harden
19.
kicks to Green,
Unfortunate.
to the middle.
We got a mismatch right here.
Kicks it out to Gordon.
Oh, the sag off, man. Come on.
The Warriors
We gotta hit
pull it in.
those.
Durant's got his 3rd
Oh,
rebound
man.
on the night. Here's Green.
Give me that.
And Anthony sends it back. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a
He
dry
checked.
spell for sure.
And it's Anthony again
Okay,
missing.
that wasn't a good shot.
The drive by Green. Banked in off the glass.
Oh my
Green's
god,
got
dude.
his 2nd basket of the night.
Subbed in our
They're
bench
beginning
and
to
Warriors on
just
our
flat out
801.
fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've
There we go.
allowed from point-blank
Buckets.
range. Can't happen. And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Okay.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Rockets.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their
Or three.
offense from closer
Ooh.
to the hoop.
Can the Knicks still
Picking
get
on
up
the
like that?
changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for Urebko. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, they got their
The
bench in
screen.
now too.
Shoots the 3.
Draymond can have
And
that.
he's
Come
good
on.
on the 3 ball. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
We'll live with it.
Timely
Draymond
passing
can have that,
leads
man.
to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Ooh.
And it's Green with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
You don't watch the NBA, but this game looks fun as fuck. I've played NBA 2015 now.
Iguodala kicks to McCaw.
2K15.
There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
2K has been their gameplay is
I
good,
think he's gotta
but
be more aggressive,
recently
stronger,
they've been
getting
in that
through
like
those screens.
microtransaction
Can't
type
allow
stuff.
shooters that kind of space to pull
Kind of
the
ruins it. But that's why I don't play like my player anymore. I just play as
Harden
teams.
outside. Anthony with the screen on Iguodala. Anthony, the pass to Harden. On the wing, Green. Another miss by Houston.
Man.
And here's Golden
We gotta play
State.
faster.
They're on an 18-7 run. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Now here's Livingston, guarded by
Oh no.
Martin.
No.
Curry
Anybody
gets to
but Curry,
Bell.
bro.
Here's Livingston. It's
Give me that.
rebounded by Houston. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid, in
Catch
the
and
early
shoot.
going, important to establish that
Okay.
pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is
All right, Harden doing it
Much
all
love
right now, man.
goes his way. I mean, he refused to give up on the glass. Nice to see him rewarded because of
Gotta
his
play
hustle.
some defense though.
Bell with a screen on Harden. Here's Curry.
No way, dude.
And the
Come
shot is
on.
good, dropping in off the front of the
That was a
rim.
hand in the face.
Curry's got 9. Rockets trail by 7. Nene with the screen on Bell. Here's Harden, passed to Nene, and Nene
Oh my
with the
God.
stop.
Well, you gotta admire the precise passing of
I'm
Harden.
not sure
All he
Nene can
needs is a
actually do that
little
anymore.
crack to thread the needle.
Livingston kicks to McCaw.
Didn't know I was into basketball. I've
That
mentioned it a
one,
couple
no
times.
good. The Rockets shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Harden the pass to Carmelo. Harden against Curry. The shot.
Okay, that's not a good shot.
Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, those shots are
So watching his
taken
stream, he
totally
was
in
talking
rhythm,
about Fallout
high percentage
76,
quality shots,
nuking bases.
really getting whatever he wants.
32 seconds left in the first
Getting
quarter.
banned left and right from chats, bro. What are
There's
you
a good
doing, man?
screen. Three-pointer. That drops
Oh
and it comes
my
off the
God.
assist from Livingston. 12 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'm playing against the CPU.
Pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5
Hall of Fame
baskets
ain't no
they've
joke,
allowed
though.
have been from beyond.
Here's Harden. Outside Green. To the middle.
That's not who I wanted.
Gordon for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Quick release.
I
from
like to
Gordon.
play
Like seeing him
realistically,
shoot
though.
it as soon as he gets it.
Like, I don't want to cheese it.
Here's Bell. Fouled in the act of shooting a three-point.
I like to play like realistic basketball, so
Repeatedly walked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Paul for 3. No good on that last second.
okay, we're down 6. It could be
It's been all
worse.
about
Could be
Stephen
worse.
Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
This please.
And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player.
And he's certainly become.
All right, we got
not
Chris
only
Paul
a
back
complete
in.
one,
We're
but
running
kind
with the
of
bench.
True star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
And now the second quarter.
Quarter
just getting
3.
Set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, give me that.
Nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Livingston is out there with McCaw. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Bell. And it's Cousins in at the 5, Roman.
Dunk
the
on his
base.
ass.
That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well,
Prefer
guys, the
football or
Houston
hockey?
Rockets, one of the most explosive scoring teams in the league. Defense has
Yeah,
been
FIFA's fun.
shortcoming in the past. Coach
Character
McDaniel
motions look
said
more realistic than
we have
FIFA.
some
They're so
good
satisfying.
individual defenders. If the
Really?
rest of them just try, well, that's the plan. Kevin?
Offense is what the Rockets are all about, DA. You know that. Coach D'Antoni definitely focuses on this
Oh,
part of the game more
give
than
me this
defense.
ISO.
Rocket 6. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Anthony, a second chance effort. Nice D from Cousins.
Bruh.
Warriors
Madden?
leading by 8.
Really? You
Iguodala
play
on the
that?
side.
You play Madden, bro?
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And you watch the way the Rockets play, Clark, a little bit of 7 seconds or less, certainly from their coach, Mike D'Antoni. Green lights to shoot from anywhere. Just attractive basketball. A lot of fun to watch. Clark, just how much fun is it to play in a team like that?
Well, I would think it would be the ideal way to play. Everybody's sharing the ball. There's plenty of possessions and opportunities. It's up and down trend. I mean, I think it's the way the game is intended to be played. And there's a reason why Houston has done a great job of signing players the last few seasons, and part of it is their style and the chemistry the team seems to have in playing the way
we have not been playing well this quarter.
Open. Drains the three-pointer. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And really,
love football, dude. I've never heard you say that before, so that's new to me.
He's dropping it in.
Bell dishes to Livingston. Bell with a screen on Paul. Livingston with it. Chris
Give me that.
Paul covering. Livingston no luck. Rockets trail by 6. Paul goes in. Anthony.
Oh, easy. Oh, come.
Pulls it in.
He's washed, bro.
Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Bell. Good.
Oh my
Cousins
God,
picking up
dude.
the assist. Bell's got 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And you know, you
bro.
can't get a better screen, freeze him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Dude, we're getting destroyed right now, bro.
Frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Paul goes in for 3. Gordon again.
Get a shot, please.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Cousins kicks to Bell, passes it to Livingston.
Give me that.
Excellent D there from Anthony.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded.
He's wide open.
Launches a 3. The Rockets
Come
with another
on,
miss.
bro.
He is just
Game's laggy.
Really,
Is it?
almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And they pick up 2. And it's a 12-point Warrior
Got
lead.
called timeout in
A good
the
example there of why it's important
up in here, bro.
to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Oh, your internet.
Rebko's checked in for Bell. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Patrick McCall. Outside Anthony. Outside Gordon.
Dude, this defense, man.
Back to Anthony. And plus, that one goes careening off the glass.
Jesus.
High post Cousins. Nene on him. And that one's
Okay.
good Cousins.
That's a fucking cheat code, bro.
Rockets trail by 14.
Let's see what this play is about.
Paul kicks to Anthony. Gordon a screen. Anthony up on top. That's good. A tough shooting night.
Been sleeping or just playing the whole night. I woke up at like 3 in the morning. I've been up for 3 hours now.
He's that deep inside.
Durant kicks to Cousins. Here's Livingston.
Oh, get that out of here, bro.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Nene, the screen. Back to Gordon. And the
Gerald Green.
Green. Good on the shot, and
As
that
you hit it.
saves the lead to single digits.
Good ball movement right
Green's
there.
got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Nene against Cousins. Over Nene.
A hand in the face, bro.
Bounces
Come on,
high off the
dude.
rim and drops. And that's now 10 points for DeMarcus
The fact that he's
Cousins.
on this team is
Continuing
ridiculous,
to
man.
push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Anthony kicks to Paul. Anthony sets the pick for Paul. They kick
Joe
it out
Green
to
back to
Green.
back.
A three-pointer, no good.
Gonna play Forza
I
later
have no
today.
idea how he missed that one. When there's
Probably.
No defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
We'll see though.
Cousins with a screen on Paul. Came hard off that pick and
Come on, man.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Why they fell asleep?
That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Gerald Green has to get guard Kevin
Durant
Durant.
against Green, and Durant gets it to go.
And Durant has just such
That's
a
ridiculous,
fluid
man.
release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range. And one of the surprise moves of this past offseason was Chris Paul moving to Houston.
Oh, what the
Joining
heck? He's
James
wide
Harden
open.
to become one of the strongest backcourts in our league. Kicked off a feeling that Houston would be a force this season.
Livingston passes to Thompson.
No, what?
Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson.
Every single shot they're making right now, I have a hand in the face, bro.
Tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And you know, Greg, many thought that Chris Paul may take a look at San Antonio, and he did, but Houston was too enticing a chance to pass up.
It's certainly a distinctive third chapter in Paul's career.
Bruh.
He's always been criticized for not going deep.
I get some breakfast. Good luck with the games. All right, man.
Saw Houston as maybe his
Catch
best
you later.
bet to make a deep run. And he's just a tough defender.
Time out here, Jesus.
To get after that
We're
shot.
down 12.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Clark, you look around the NBA, which big men impress you with their ability to put up points from the high post?
Well, I think Blake Griffin, as he's established his jump shot and become more proficient in making that 15 to 17 footer. Karl Anthony Towns,
And
one of the outstanding young players in the league,
Oh, bro.
extremely versatile, can shoot it out to the three-point line, can post it, can make the mid-range shot. Aldridge is still one of the best mid-post players, but took a lot of criticism for his inability to dominate in the low post.
Right, you're right, Clark. And you know about Harden shooting and his ability to get to the line and all that, but you know, Clark, what some people don't realize is just how fast he's going end to end. I mean, he can
Dude,
just
this
blow
is
players in the
playing
open
against
floor.
these Warriors
He's
is
got
literally
deceptive
just
speed, Kevin, and part of that is
Bro.
how he's worked to change his body.
It's so
from his
cheese.
college days at Arizona State to who he is in the NBA. He slimmed down a bit, but he still has that strength and that barrel-chestedness that allows him to play so well through contact. But you're right.
Come on,
his
dude.
speed is lethal and deceptive.
Here's Durant, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game, hey, but unfortunately they came up empty.
Harden against Curry. Stolen by Thompson.
ridiculous.
Here's Durant, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot
Come on,
of
bro.
pressure on
Hustle,
the ball
bro.
handlers
We down
and
16.
forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Curry can't guard Harden.
Capella with a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. He doesn't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
All right.
Harden against Curry. Harden dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires
Pop
from
it.
deep. Sinks the triple.
Thank you. We needed
Harden's
that.
got 5 points in the quarter.
They've given up a
Let's see if we can
lot
cut
of
it to 10
three-pointers
before the
here.
half.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Curry kicks to Durant. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Green.
Another bucket down
Need
low.
some stops.
They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Gordon for
Let it
three.
fly, man. Let
It's
it
good.
fly.
The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Feeds to
Give me that.
Durant. Back
Oh.
to Curry. Tried to
Catch a
answer
break
back,
there.
But that three is off the mark. Harden, 13 points in the game. To the inside. A shot
Michael
by
Carter Williams in the
Williams,
corner.
nobody
Yeah,
around.
I mean, I probably should have
Off the
just
mark,
drove
get a
that.
chance to
Drove that
trim
in.
it to single digits.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck.
Why is Curry wide open?
Falling in love
Why is Curry wide
with
open?
the jump.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
Harden kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Harden.
What? Come on. I lose this jump ball.
So it's
I
Warriors
couldn't
now.
jump. What? I spammed that shit
Warriors
too,
leading
bro.
by 15. Here's Curry with the three. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
This is stupid.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Curry against Harden. And the foul called on DeMarcus.
I was trying to pass out of that, but the game just wouldn't let me.
So far.
Man, it's close, but you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Cousins.
Dude, Eric Gordon can't buy a bucket, bro.
Green, the pass to Iguodala. Here's Curry. He goes up
Dude,
again,
can we get a
and he
rebound? What is going on
Curry's
here?
got 20
Now we're
points.
down 20.
Well, I tell you what,
Jesus.
I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hand.
There's too much room, man.
Harden. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Pick him
A
up.
shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man.
All right, looks like we gotta go through Harden this entire game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped.
Just pause real quick.
They're trying to catch fire.
That's cool.
They've yet to find the match.
Outside Curry.
And
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime
And welcome
Show.
to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the... What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 2
oh
steals,
god,
and
20
2
at the half
assists.
for Curry.
Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, Steph Curry,
Bruh.
I see new maturity to his game. Yeah, he's been the MVP. He's been a world champion, but he's also dealt with losing a championship and the introspect.
And it's just about time now for the third.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Third quarter. We need to go on a run.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower.
Yeah, they're more fun playing
The
with
Rockets
friends,
with
but
possession here.
not against random
And the
people, dude.
Warriors dominant last season
Playing
again,
against
not only
people
because
on
Greg
2K
their
is so
offense, but
cancerous
of
because
their defense. One of the best in the NBA,
or
and
any
just
sports
so
game really,
active
because a
on that
lot of people play it solely as a video game, so they like cheese it and everything, whereas I want to play it solely for the purpose of basketball, dude.
Even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch.
Step back.
I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebound.
Let's
They're one of
get
the
it.
better teams in our league.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. The two pillars of this team.
So I
Chris
actually
Paul,
enjoy this
Harden
more
on the
because I get to
one
play
and two.
realistic
Dennis
basketball.
out there with PJ Tucker, and it's Capella in at the center position. Durant kicks to
If
Thompson.
you play with people online,
Good off the assist from Durant.
even though it's a
Durant's got 5 assists
freaking
in the
basketball
game.
game, half the people don't even understand
Shooting stroke of
basketball.
Thompson, outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches
Or
the
3, PJ Tucker, that's money, bro.
And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Durant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly from
Oh
the layup.
man,
Durant's got
destroyed
11
out here.
points.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Hey, that's a big piece of the pie when you're talking about winning basketball, fast break points. I mean, because most of the time, those are easy hoops.
Here's Tucker. Connects from
Thank you.
range. He's got 11.
So we gotta play through hard.
Teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Cousins with a screen on Harden. Over in the corner, Green.
Dude, trust me, I've played plenty of NBA 2K Online. It is cancerous. It's not even fun. It's people doing whatever necessary for them to win. And because it's a video game, there's gonna have its flaws, right? They just abuse the flaws of the game.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 for
No, it's not even worth rolling the dice. Play one good game against someone else that plays the game right. It's not worth it. Because you're gonna run it for every person, for every one person you run that run into that actually plays the game right. You're gonna have like countless trolls.
Here is Harden. He's got 19. So he gets the whistle. Contact.
4,000 Cousins.
Shots coming up.
Okay.
Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then
Ball
a couple
denial.
of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career, and he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me.
How does Chris Paul miss a wide open shot, dude?
Off the court to help me be the
This
best
is
I could
ridiculous.
be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made
Give me
it
that.
from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pro.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player.
Jesus Christ,
he's a
dude.
7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Come on, wide open. You're kidding me, dude. That's a good shot right there.
Advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Well, Warriors making a switch here. Urepko's checked in.
Oh, do you play sports games with the commentators turned off? I always have them on.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Warriors leading by 20.
Literally no one on my team except James Harden can buy a bucket right now. And it's annoying.
At the top of the key, Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want.
Like, they're going to start doubling him, and when I pass out, whoever catches the ball can't even make the basket, dude. Like, what's going on?
They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
Curry kicks to Durant. Over Ennis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, KD actually missed one. That's a first, dude.
He instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story.
All right, we got
something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong, and just having another amazing season.
Hey, he's not going to mess that one up. Capella, when he's that close, count it.
And Thompson kicks to Urepko. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3.
Why, dude?
He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Paul kicks to Harden. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot blocking threat, using that reach to
Time out, bro.
Durant, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For
The
Houston,
Warriors
they've
are
gone 5 of
actually just a
12
cheat
from the
code.
field since the third quarter got underway. Dishes it to Tucker. Inside. Back to Harden. They set the pick. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go.
Like, their defense is stupid good too, and then they literally don't miss, bro.
That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Capella. Green comes in for Ennis. And Gordon subbed in for Chris Paul. They kick it out to Green. Can they get it?
That's not even what I wanted to do.
Last touch by Curry. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Curry.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly
Hello,
where he is
who's inbound the
at all
ball?
times, because if
5
he gets a
seconds.
sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Golden State. Anthony sets the pick for Harden. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Seriously, no one but Harden can
Harden's
shoot.
got 27
Yeah.
points.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Curry against Harden. Outside Curry. High post Cousins. He's got 15. Shoots over Tucker.
Give me that.
Cousins, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And Tucker has it in the corner.
Corner 3.
No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half.
What is our shooting percentage right
Durant
now?
on the wing. And a great assist by Curry. As that
Like
one goes
what?
in. And that's 18 points for Kevin Durant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Gordon penetrating. A nice shot by
Thank you.
Tucker.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Curry kicks to McCaw. Here's your Repko, taken away
Give me that.
by Anthony. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
Hey, we
2
finally get a
shots
foul
coming up.
call.
They get Stephen Curry.
And I think Harden is a natural leader. Somebody that commands respect, who also happens to be a dominant scorer.
And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bell in for Patrick McCaw.
Like the thumbnail. Good picture.
Screen by Cousins. It's Bell on the wing. Now here's Cousins, guarded by Tucker. Yarebko can't get
Yay,
it to
we
go.
get another
You know,
stop.
the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Harden draws the double. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
We are down
He's got
big
his
though.
8th assist here tonight.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance.
Be
They're
rough.
going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
I mean, we still got time, but
Bell.
why is he wide
Over
open?
near Curry as he lets it go.
Wh-
Makes no
why?
mistake on the open jump shot. Curry's got 22.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
The shot's
That's
good.
his shot. Not the Rockets' way to go, but that's
Here's
his shot.
Bell. He's got 5. He kicks it to Yarebko.
Dude, we're using Harden, and we're gonna guard.
Back to Bell.
Dude, Bell can be out there. I don't care.
Pass
But
to
Curry?
To the paint. Fires from deep.
Dude, no way.
Curry with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Yeah, there's a player called Jordan Bell.
For three, and
The Warriors.
He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad.
And talking about the Warriors and their ability
Marquise
to build
Chris
a lead
in the
very
game
quickly.
now.
The shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting,
Fucking Warriors, bro.
Deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the
Put Eric Gordon on Curry.
Game away with a 5-minute run, but this is
Bruh.
one that has consistently done it over the
Bruh.
last 3 years. And Cousins makes scoring look effortless. A super talented center who quickly can fill it up.
And the jam by Harden.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set.
I swear if he made that, dude.
Straight through him, and that's not legal.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Down low, Chris. And Chris throws it down.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Warriors leading by 19. Curry kicks to Iguodala. There's a screen. Takes a three.
No way, dude.
Rebound the fuck. Here's Cousins, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Dude, man. This is so stupid. He's playing like trash.
He's checked in for your Rebco. And a switch here also for Houston. Paul's checked in. Gordon dishes to Paul. And again, it's the Rockets.
Oh my God, Chris Paul finally scored.
Chris Paul doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Cousins with a screen on Gordon. Curry passes to Cousins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there,
Bruh.
Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on.
Give me that.
Here's Anthony, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Anthony's pull-up shot is lethal, guys. Exceptional at shooting while in rhythm.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The
We're down 19.
Fast and furious to the tune of what
This is rough.
big-time blowout in progress. We've got more
It's a blowout.
basketball coming your way in just a minute.
First game of the season, too, man.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go. Good shot.
And we welcome you back as we get going here.
Never had a console in my life. I'm not good with controllers.
Can change everything. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing
Sports
the 3.
games, I feel like you have to play with a controller.
There with DeMarcus Cousins. And
I
it's Curry
just
at
don't
the
understand
line.
how you could possibly play a
That's the
sports game on
Warriors'
mouse and keyboard.
Cousins with a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot, and Cousins throws it down.
And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Paul against Curry. And here's Green outside. Warriors with the rebound. Green's
Come
got 4
on,
rebounds
dude.
now tonight. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Here's Cousins.
Why can we not rebound? Tell me.
Rockets trail by 21. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's going to be 2 free
Free
throws
throws.
through contact on the shot. They get Stephen Curry.
At the line right now is one of the great do-it-all point guards ever. Scorer, playmaker, defender. There's not
Chris
anything
Paul honestly has been playing
CP3
like trash
can't
this
do.
game.
Well, Chris Paul signing the big contract this past offseason, and you knew he'd end up with one of the biggest deals out there, and his impact.
I feel like at least against these Warriors, you gotta play off ball. Let the CPU guard someone, and then you guard Curry yourself. It doesn't get open.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And that one, good. Well, Greg, Houston wanted Chris Paul, and they got their man. One of the bigger surprises, certainly, of the offseason.
Yeah, and without Paul on this roster, this team isn't in the conversation for winning. You need him to keep your window of winning open.
No, he's gonna.
He is just that impactful and makes everyone on the floor better.
There's Green with the three, and it goes.
Really, Draymond out of everyone, Draymond.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they've packed it in and just kind of given up. There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Green, the screen. Down low. It's tipped.
Good tip.
Grab
the ball.
The able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets.
No way, dude.
Comes in for Green, and it's good. 2 points.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
All up top, guarded by Green. And that one is good. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second
There we
half.
go.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Thompson dishes to Cousins. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That is ridiculous, dude.
The assist now in this one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
They get the rebound. Here's Tucker. And
PJ Tucker.
And, you know, that's the hustle
That's
and
16
nose
points.
for the ball that PJ Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
On the wing, Thompson. From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist.
All right, you know, I lost. Move on to the next game. I hate the Warriors, dude. 8 for 16 from 3. Who we got next? Also, I gotta turn off the. I know how to run plays, so I'll run plays when I call for them. Manual. All right. The Kings, dude. If we don't beat these Kings. If we don't beat the Kings,
It's the 2K Sports pregame
I don't
show.
know what to say.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I don't know if this is a glitch, but when I check your
It's
Twitter
a
link,
one-game read
says it
preview.
doesn't exist. Oh, you know what? Is it the link in the description? I think I changed my Twitter handle. Boom. Yeah.
for the Kings.
Whoa, what the heck?
With their Sacramento fans and then back on the road. This, of course, their first opportunity to play.
Got the game with the turnover.
Season. The guys, they got swept in last year's series. You know, that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
Yeah, and they play in the same conference. Not a rival.
Dude, the Rockets should be able to beat these Kings in their sleep, bro.
Chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So
get that out of here, man. How do you get the ball back? Tell me.
Chris Paul and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella is out there with PJ Tucker, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. Here's Paul. The Kings getting the bucket. And the season just getting underway. Chris, we've heard some players
dunk on him.
say
And one.
that the 82-game regular season schedule is a bit too long. What do you think?
I think they've been playing 82 games since the seasons and since players that before us have come along. And I think that we keep in that same tradition. I think we're the only sport that constantly talks about changing the number of games and everything else. I don't know how you keep tradition. I don't know how you keep numbers, statistics. So 82 games, I don't feel is too much. I mean, look at the money players are getting paid too now. There's more incentive. So 82 games, I've done it. It's not too hard. You're going to get injuries. You're going to be tired, but this is a tough job, and, you know, guys are strong enough to handle it. I'm an 82-game guy, as you can see. I'll keep saying 82 games, 82 games, 82
Clear
games.
as a bell.
All right, we're playing much better. I mean, it certainly helps that we're not playing against the Warriors.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
Here's Paul.
And roll.
After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Paul penetrating.
Yikes.
Beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try
Get
to
that out of here, boy.
Out of their normal routine.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Five on the clock. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Here's Bogdanovich.
Rebound. Rebound the ball, please.
Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley-Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Missed. Get off the board. Thank you.
Now, Willie Cauley-Stein out of Kentucky, a player who many thought would eventually become a big
Hit him with the Euro.
League, was taken 6th overall in 2015. That surprised some people, but he has had a hard time finding his place in this.
Give me that.
Well, for Cauley-Stein, some of it has been opportunity, but also just consistency. You know, he's shown some flashes of greatness for moments, but he rarely puts together
6 quick points for James Harden.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Fox. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, man, he's getting around the screen.
Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Bogdanovich against
What the?
Harden. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Since you play Horizon 4, does the car sound bad? Because I've seen a lot of people complain about the sounds. They don't sound bad, it's just
Zach Randolph's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein.
they're not, some of them aren't accurate
De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player
to what a certain engine or something would sound like.
One speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting teams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
The shot's good from Paul.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want. It's a good shot to get yourself in a rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
Give me that. Some solid D from Paul. Houston leading by 7. Here's Harden, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses.
I heard that the RB engine, 26 engine sounds really hard.
And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so
I don't
far
know.
from the line.
Well, yeah, like I have seen other people, I have seen some videos talk about that.
Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. And with Harden, I think the
Zach
rebounding
Randolph
is the really
post up.
surprising.
Dude, that man is
From being
old,
an
bro.
average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
He whiffed.
Back to Paul. Feeds to Tucker. Fox against Paul. Goes back up. And Tucker
Why is Capella in the corner? What the heck?
Houston moving the ball around. Ball against Fox. The shot by Paul, no good.
Oh, bro.
Now Fox. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. Jackson has the open look. Hits the 3-point.
Yeah, that was a mismatch down low.
You have to give Randolph great understanding for the game. Knows how to generate offense.
Paul passes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Harden. Capella kicks to Paul. Fox with the steal. Here's Jackson. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one.
Terrible.
It's all about the release when you shoot the float.
And Chris, many thought that after the Rockets let Dwight Howard go, they would have a slight rebuilding phase. Turns out they were just reloading and were a surprise contender last season.
Well, they did sneak up on some teams with how well they played early on. Front office did a great job.
Can I get a foul on that though?
Now with Paul in the mix, they're one of the scariest teams, at least on paper, in the league.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Picked by Randolph. And here is Fox.
Rebound.
That time, not on target. Some
Nice.
solid D from Paul. Here's Ennis. It's good. The assist that
Good
time
stuff. That's the Rockets way, man.
Ennis has got himself going with the
That's the
triple, his
Rockets
first
way.
basket of the game. Bogdanovich against Harden. Fox a screen on Harden.
A switch.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. A pass to Fox. Teardrop shot.
Give me that.
Capella sends it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps
Pop
shooting
it.
like that, he has been
Okay.
putrid here.
Can't make them all.
The Kings trail by 8. Passes to Big Cat. They get a hand on it. They set the pick. Rebound by Tucker.
Everything he is throwing up has been off. He needs to find his groove.
Another corner 3. Back to back, bro.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. So often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times. I just felt like my go-to move was just get a bucket. And so it depended on where I was on the floor. You know, I love the jump hook from the left block looking in. My 15-foot jumper, 17-foot jumper. I felt the
Good stuff. Good stuff.
and roll, and I caught the ball live. I could drive or I could shoot the
Pop
jumper.
it.
That if you're a big fella, you at my mercy.
We're making
So,
it rain, bro.
You know, those were really my spots on the floor to really try to do damage. So, you know, it's just about the point guard, the team that you're playing with, where shooters are on the floor, in case you get double teamed, and just kind of knowing your game. And so I felt comfortable.
What was that?
Many spots on the floor.
He slipped the screen.
On the floor, time and possession, that's where I was going to go and just try to be successful.
Wait, was that 2,000 Harden?
You reacted well after your read.
Yeah, because you know I
we should be fine.
Coaches, you know, would want me to do the correct play, and just because you can shoot a jump hook, your favorite shot over 2 people, but
let's
if you
get
got
Eric Gordon
a
going.
knockdown shooter in the corner, you're supposed to make that pass. And so that's what I mean about, you know, what's your favorite move. It really depends on where I was, because a lot of times it was to get my shot first, and then if I knew the defense was coming, it was to identify where that next guy was going to be. So if I didn't score, I was going to get the ball to the guy that was. And it was an easy way to kind of control
Hand in face.
the pace and the play from the game from that post position.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harden inside the three-point line. That one, no good. And it's
I was kind of thrown off at how wide open I was.
In the corner, Farrell.
Don't give me that.
By Harden. Anthony kicks to Gordon. Here's the three. Good, and it's picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Eric Gordon.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Dude, we have 35 points and there's still 30 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jesus.
Labissiere, the screen. Floats one. Healed, can't hit. Houston leading by 18. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Thanks, Kevin. He talked about the
dude, I love the play. I love the way we're playing right now.
Can really execute. He said those guys make the most.
Heard about the Fortnite creator event? If your fans buy V-Bucks, you'll earn money from buying V-Bucks. Yeah, it's a thing.
Take difficult, contested shots to give ourselves the best chance to win. You know how hard that is to accomplish, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep this team?
You gotta be pretty. You gotta have a decent size.
It's gonna be
following
very difficult. I mean, they move the ball well. They've got players who can go off if the defense isn't solid through and through.
It's also going to be about
Gerald Green finally misses.
Defensive boards hard and limited them to 1 shot, but you got to finish it off.
Here's Bielitsa. Lets it go from 11. Randolph can't hit.
The defense recognizing the situation to get right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
And Green slams it in.
And already with the
I love Joe Green, dude.
A terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Now here's Labissiere. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Gonna sag off.
Randolph.
Oh, give me.
Ball's knocked loose.
Oh.
6 on the shot clock. Healed, can't hit. Rockets leading by 20. Harden dishes to Green.
Stop it.
From outside, off the mark.
Okay, keep firing. That's what we want.
3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Farrell, guarded by Harden. Here's the screen. Labissiere, the screen. Bielitsa passes to Randall. Over Nene. Lands soft on the
Damn, that's old school.
And the defense doing everything in their power. Randolph just too good in there.
Nene, the screen. Harden kicks to Nene. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Nene's got his first points of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Healed, defended by Gordon.
Oh, get out the way.
Healed kicks to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Randolph. Now the pass to Farrell. Over Harden.
Oh, hand in the face. No way, dude.
Off target with was what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Okay, let's hold it for 1.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first.
Ooh, we're gonna mellow for this.
Over Labissiere. No good with the elbow jumper. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of
Overly making the small sentence look like a 100-page book. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. It's like tucked on the right side of the screen. Plus, a lot of people are on mobile, so
asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team,
it was good on the
tend
Mavs.
to have more fun.
Now he's on the Kings, bro. What's he doing?
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Gerald Green out there with Anthony. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low. Here's Farrell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Give me that.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And one of the side effects of the Cousins trade was it did open up more
Okay, like this is kind of stupid. First we play the Warriors, who are like absolute cheat codes, and then now we play the Kings. I mean, this is like a freebie win.
A much larger part of their offense.
Here's Farrell after Eric Gordon's bucket.
That dude was wide open in the corner.
Stein a screen. Healed from outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Greg, when Cauley Stein got those extra minutes after the Cousins deal, you could see a change in his play. Much more aggressive, much more confident.
Good, I just keep leaving my shooters open. The difference is we're knocking them down this time.
Cauley Stein had been getting better and better before the trade. Having the team believe he could step in was a huge boost in his confidence and his play.
Hell no, give me that.
Just superb defense there. You could tell they definitely affected the release of that shot.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Okay.
And now Sacramento on the break. Healed with the bucket. Heald's got 5.
Good defense, Melo.
Houston leading by 20. Paul is doubled. Nene outside. Back to Paul. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark.
Come on, Melo.
Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Green.
Dunk on him.
And counted.
Oh, I'll take that.
Head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
13 points off the bench.
Big Cat, he's checked in for Scal Labissiere. Jackson comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Healed, and it's Fox.
Whoever made this roster, isn't Marvin Bagley not white? Why is he white in the game? This is why I need to get NBA 2K19. Just for the actual rosters.
Knowing how to manipulate and
$60 though, man.
So that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player? So you don't want 2 guys that are ball handlers on the same team, or you don't want 2 guys that need a ball handler to facilitate, and therefore you don't have anyone to penetrate. So someone that knows how to weave and interject different skill sets that will complement each other, I think is the type of GM that is successful.
Yeah, let's run some plays.
Sometimes easier said than done, though, right?
I think most times easier said than done because a lot of GMs have some great ideas, but they need someone else to help in that trade or a player that's willing. And so
in the high post.
You have a lot of moving factors right there.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock.
Terrible pass.
On the break. Jackson
what the
from
heck?
long range. The Rockets pull it in. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nene with the screen on Fox. Nene dishes to Gordon. And here's Green outside. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. The Kings trail by 20. Jackson kicks to Fox. It's stolen by Green. Nene outside. Nene
no, I'm not gonna pirate
Paul
it. What the heck?
Nene. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists now tonight. Now, here's Fox. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Oh, good tip.
Pass.
Melo playing defense.
Fox against Paul. And
You're
the
wide open.
shot from Green.
He's gone cold, bro.
Oh man, you can't get much better.
He's gone cold.
Point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox.
Ooh, ooh.
Over Paul. And
Oh
Fox
my
gets
god,
it
he
to
put
go.
me on skates, man.
Fox has got his first bucket of the night.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Oh, wide
He
open.
got right to the cup using that screen.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
High post, Cauley Stein. Nene on him. Here's Fox.
Oh,
Terrific
come
design
on,
the
man.
big play, and he lays it in. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And you look at this Kings roster, and Greg, you can see the youth movement is in full effect.
Yeah, and
Here, stop
Buddy Hield
yawning.
headlines the group as he comes over, and that Cousins trade, Skal Labissiere and Willie Cauley-Stein, also a big part of this team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block.
Rip.
And he converts the layup.
Damn.
Fox has got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now, here's Capella.
All right,
He has
Michael
7.
Carter Williams.
Here's Carter Williams.
And one. Holy
With
crap.
the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
The level of concentration Carter Williams has on these plays, extraordinary, powering right through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What difference
It's
does
been
it
an
make?
interesting journey for Michael Carter Williams. He goes from Rookie of the Year to getting traded and traded again. Had a lot to live up to after that award, but the expectations might have been a bit unfair.
And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This
Also,
chart
maybe you
consists
feel
of
like
goals
streamers
between the front court
don't
and the
understand that
backcourt
you're
tonight
joking,
versus-
but they do.
And their
I
guards
mean,
are
sometimes a
taking
joke isn't that funny, bro. Like,
and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Well, you go back to Carter Williams in that award. He had good numbers, but not great efficiency in them.
Well, I think he's settling into his niche of being a serviceable, bigger point guard. He can run a team, and although he isn't dangerous, he isn't hurting you that much either. If he ever wants to make that jump, though, he's going to have to fix that jump shot.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Sacramento making their last
oh,
shot.
easy.
Capella with the
Out of my
bucket.
way.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
The Kings trail by 21. Fox passes to Jackson. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Bogdanovich. Up again.
Rebound.
And another
Okay.
shot. The shot's good. Bogdanovich has
Why
got
are we
7
struggling
points
to
in the game.
rebound so hard? We have Capella
Terrific
out there,
pass
man.
work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Here's the screen. Harden against Jackson. Anthony with the screen on Fox. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc.
That was a
Hauled in by the Kings.
And they had some botched
Mellow
coverage
bliss.
that turned into no coverage.
Mellow bliss.
Fox with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Now Fox. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Harden dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Harden.
Mellow. He just spotted up in that corner and he ain't moving.
Houston needs to get a shot.
Screw it, we're taking it.
They get it again, but they get it back. Tries yet again.
Coast to coast? Oh, not coast. All the way, bro.
At the line as he gets fouled on the shot. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Rockets 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
The Kings making a switch here. Randolph is checked in.
Why is he so open? Hello?
He's checked in for Clint Capella.
What?
And Gordon subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the board.
Gordon kicks to Carter Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, we're in the
We
bonus.
always hear about how some guys are locker room leaders or a veteran presence on a team. Chris, how quickly does someone establish themselves as a team leader? It's universally embraced by the rest of the team.
It's tough. You know, some guys can come in and do it day one, but I think that we've seen a lot of leaders grow, whether it was a great leader like a 2-time MVP in Nash. It took some years first for him to understand himself and then kind of let his leadership you follow that on the court. We bring that to today. A guy like a John
Update
Wall,
is
it's taken
available.
him about 4 or 5 years to really learn to be around veterans, but guys are coming in younger now. And so I think that it's going to take a little bit of time to develop, but as long as they're continuing to learn, as long as they're continuing to put the effort out, because you're a leader first by what you do, not by what you say. And so if you are trying to figure your way out and work hard, then you're being a leader. People are figuring it out.
That was a good shot. I mean, Michael Carter Williams, not the best shooter. Or actually, he can't really shoot. That was a corner 3.
But it's a lot of fun watching because when they get to
I'm cool with them
point,
taking like 1 or 2 a game.
and grow from them mentally and physically when you know they've taken over the reins like a guy like John Wall has.
Good insight. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Scal Labicieres checked in for Big Cat. And it's Bielitsa in for Jackson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Chris Paul's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. Now here's Harden. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Back to Gordon. Stolen.
Oh my, yeah.
And now Sacramento on the break. It's Bielitsa, and he could not get that one to go.
What?
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon.
You know, the one thing I love about Sacramento is that fans are some of the best in the league. They know the game.
Oh
This is
my.
basketball time.
Give me that. Oh my.
4 major sports in
What
town.
is this?
Fans have pure passion when it
A
comes to
5-point
supporting.
swing.
There's a great fan that we call Sign Lady. She makes a sign for every game. She's been there for many years, and there's so many great fans like her. What's up, Sign Lady?
Now here's Gordon. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in Oakland. And Tucker kicks to Gordon. Back to Tucker. Clock at 6. Gordon a
Good play.
And here's
I like
Harden
it.
for 3. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 14.
Well, Harden's ability to stretch the floor is crucial. You love to see him drop in those perimeter jumpers.
Whoa.
That one's in
I was not expecting to switch. What the heck?
Down to 12 on the bucket from Farrell.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they double up Paul. Here's the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Randolph. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column
Man,
in
got
their
bumped.
favor, and it's all adding up.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Wrong.
Kicks it out to Gordon.
He's wide
For
open.
3, and another 3 for Houston.
Dude, play whatever games you want, man. I mean, that's why I'm playing 2K right now.
And here is Hield. He's got 5. Outside Randolph. Pass to Farrell. Inside.
Well, good defense.
No good.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
The 3. Here's Tucker, second shot opportunity, and it's going to be.
I was gonna hold ball for longer, but I mean that was a good shot right there.
It's going to go on Scalabicier. For Houston, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So as
Up 19 at the half. We'll take it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in
We will take it.
Sports halftime show.
Hello again, everybody.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna end the 2K sesh after this game though. I do play full length games, so one game is pretty long.
In the first half, he ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
I'll tell you what, James Harden has reached a new level offensively. It's the
I'm
threat
on
of
a
the
new
score,
level.
the threat of the past, and the.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. The Kings trail by 19.
All right, second half.
Out there with Jackson, and it's Fox, and it's Zach Randolph, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. Jackson setting the pick here for Bogdanovich.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the
4 fouls on James Ennis.
And the Kings making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And Capella over to help. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Harden.
He clanked that off the backboard.
The interior, the rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Paul. Cauley Stein.
How did he miss?
Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Doo-doo.
Jackson kicks to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Paul missing.
Dude, I swear there's something wrong with Chris Paul scoring in this game. Like,
it's tipped.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Tucker from past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Fox passes to Jackson. Cauley Stein with the screen for Jackson. Cauley Stein a screen. Ball against Fox.
dude, this guy is fast.
No good that time. Some solid D from Paul. And one reason why the Rockets were okay with letting Dwight Howard leave was because they knew that Clint Capella could fill that role. He quietly gives this team that finisher down the block. And he has been absolutely, Chris, huge for the Rockets.
Oh, yeah, maybe the best in the league at finishing off
2 for
lobs
7.
last year. Not the most spectacular, but the most consistent last year on that pick and roll because he's so active without the ball. Always moving, giving guards a target, great hands to catch and finish.
Fox, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Ball against Fox.
And one.
So the whistle blows
Okay,
on
we'll
the
take.
shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You want to talk about a coach who's known for bringing offense to a team, then Mike D'Antoni is your guy. Widely regarded, Chris, as one of the best offensive coaches in the league and is the godfather, many say, of the 7 seconds or less style of play.
Yeah, you look up at how this team runs their sets and pushes the tempo. It reminds you a bit of how the old D'Antoni Suns played. Certainly whatever team D'Antoni coaches, they're going to have some entertaining and up-tempo play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And not surprised,
Up 28. 26. Can I math?
lack of response from his team.
I'm asleep.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
Harden kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Tucker. There's the dish to Harden. They set the pick. Back to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got
10-0
6
run
assists here tonight.
in the last
And they're
minute
getting
and a
their
half.
points
Jesus.
now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jackson banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points in the game. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Paul kicks to Harden.
What we got
Screen
here?
by Capella. And there's the feed to Paul. But they recover it.
Why are they doubling, bro?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Screen by Capella. Paul dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment.
What's that, like 12 assists for Chris Paul now?
Are
they doubling, or why are they trapping Chris Paul in? As well, like 4 points?
Fox with it. He's got 9. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Ooh, we're holding them below 40%.
Paul kicks to Capella. Paul passes to Harden. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Awkward.
Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 12.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
What a beautiful steal off of great anticipation. His instincts right there.
Oh, just a straight up ISO.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Tucker. That 3 off the mark.
Can't hit all of them.
The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Look at that board.
The Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter. Houston leading by 23. Paul outside. Screen by Capella. Harden has a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The Kings are trash.
And that's 20 points for James Harden.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
What do you do here? Like, it's kind of boring when it's a blowout, whether you're losing or you're up big.
Fox dishes to Cauley Stein.
Oh, give me that.
Capella sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Ennis misses.
Probably wasn't the best shot.
When they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Fox against Paul. Fox kicks to Cauley Stein.
What kind of doo-doo defense was that?
Cauley Stein's got 8.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
To the paint. Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And Capella is very efficient down deep.
13 points, 100%. He hasn't missed. He hasn't missed.
He's got 10.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Paul kicks to Ennis.
What's the play here?
Capella against Cauley Stein. Paul passes to Harden. Shot clock at 6.
And 1. Oh, no, okay.
Time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Chris,
You guys just aren't in the chat at the same time, that's all.
List of players who can instill that much fear. Pretty much him, Westbrook and LeBron. Each have their own style, and Harden's might be
Roro Ninja. Thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Appreciate it.
To the line so much. Speed, his handles, his ability to pull back on the 3, his Euro step. When Harden gets going downhill like that, you just don't have an answer for it.
Zach Randolph ISO in the high post.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
Dunk on him.
So he gets the whistle.
I want to see Gerald Green just dunk on someone. Just once, man. Come
So
on.
a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 29 points a game. 11 assists and 8 rebounds. What incredible numbers.
Gerald Green is popping off the bench this game.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, not much you can do to stop him.
Farrell kicks to Randall. Bielitsa passes it to Randall.
Another one? Come on, bro.
Back to Bielitsa. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, this is our super small lineup.
The screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Oh, you just love how Harden moves the rock. When a teammate is wide open, he
No
gets
one
it
is
to him
taller
so
than
fast.
6'8" in this lineup.
Now here's Heald, defended by Gordon. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. That one's not going to go. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Harden dishes to Carmelo. From deep. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes
Yikes.
And we take a look here at the shot chart for Houston.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
They set the screen. Randolph passes to Farrell. A baseline J. No good that time. Good work defensively by Harden. Here's Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on
Drift
that
Club
shot,
videos.
but he's got the chance to pick up the points.
Oh yeah, the Drift Club was a lot of fun.
Well, last season, certainly it was one to remember for Eric Gordon. I mean, he was once a forgotten player, and that happened because of his injury, but he came back to be one of the key parts
A lot
of
of
a
fun.
fantastic
I liked
season
it.
for the Rockets.
Better than the La Racer story in the game.
Farrell kicks to Labissiere. Back to Farrell. On the wing, Heald. To end the run.
Drift montage.
And the foul
Yeah.
on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first
Some
foul of the
point.
game.
It'll probably take more work though.
Sacramento moving it around. Back to Heald.
I got some other videos lined up too, like in terms of Forza.
Labissiere, the screen.
They're coming.
Just 5 to shoot. Farrell passes to Randall.
Give me that. Oh, how do you get the ball back? What?
Needs to change if they're going to get out
What?
of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Harden kicks to Gordon. There's a screen.
I don't really like this play, to be honest.
Oh, that's offensive interference.
Man, that was gonna go in.
Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Labissiere, the screen, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Heald. He's guarded closely. The pass to Bielitsa. Randolph, a screen on.
Got a way to fix the notification problem. Just have to sub and then, or unsub and then sub again. What?
The D doing all they can, but Labissiere is just a master at finishing from there. I mean, even while getting hit.
How does that fix the issue?
Paul dishes to Gordon. Kicks it to Carmelo. There's a screen by Chris. Outside, Green. Another miss by Houston. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
It's like Joe Green can only make a certain amount of threes, and after that, no matter how good of a shot it is, he doesn't make it.
Up top, Heald. Defended by Gordon. And that one.
Wow, I just got bodied, bro. What the
7
heck?
points for Buddy Heald.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Green kicks to Gordon. There's a screen by Chris. The drive by Gordon. It's deflected. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got his first points of the night. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
But actually, how tall is Marquise Chris? Oh crap, he looks tall as shit out there. 7'1", maybe?
Outside, Randolph. Over Chris.
No way, bro.
What? Randolph's got 4 points in the quarter.
What?
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Paul kicks to Green. Anthony in the corner. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Carmelo Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Healed kicks to Randolph.
Melo is actually probably one of my favorite players. He's just fun to watch.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents.
Bucket.
Oh, wonderful anticipation.
Imagine if I made that.
Then with the quick reaction time.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Rockets on top, running away with this one. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Nice black screen. Oh, there we go.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Anthony out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside, Green, 6 on the shot clock. From about 16.
Dunk on him.
Shot, and he lays
Come
it up
on,
and in.
man.
Chris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
There's the pick. It's Bielitsa.
Give me the ball.
Trying for it, and so the ball's on
Everyone's diving for it.
touched it last.
Damon Shumpert, dude, I forgot about this guy. Holy crap.
Bielitsa's got 1 3
He got traded, and no one talks about him anymore.
Outside
Chris
Gordon.
Paul post up.
Here's Paul. And a big pounce off the rim, but it sinks right
Hey.
in.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right
Oh
now.
my god.
Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Melo post up.
About a minute
Why
and a
not?
half through the
Oh,
fourth quarter.
okay.
now.
Terrible entry pass.
Here's Farrell, defended by Paul. Farrell passes to Kufis.
Hey man, how's it going?
Screen. Here's Bielitsa. Out to the right wing.
How you doing, bro? You don't you gotta read or something?
Farrell for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Houston moving the ball around. Drains it from beyond the arc. That's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been
Carmelo
on fire in this half.
Anthony.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Farrell kicks to Kufis.
Get that out of
Anthony
here,
with the
boy.
block. Over in the corner, Green.
Pop it.
No good from outside.
Okay. Gerald Green really can't buy a bucket after like going 5 straight.
That open beyond the arc.
Shumpert, basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
See how Shumpert gets power through that? So good at converting, even when he gets knocked around.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Ennis comes in for Gerald Green. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Paul outside. Here's Anthony.
Oh.
Kufis with the block. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
I don't want to talk
That'll
about
be
that.
his second foul of the game.
The heck?
Kings have gone
I was
2
expecting
for
a pull-up
5
jumper,
on
not
field goal
like
attempts
a
in the fourth quarter.
left-handed
Farrell passes to
floater.
Shumpert.
Like what?
He dishes it to Bogdanovich. There's the screen. Over Gordon.
Give me that.
But he gets it back.
Get the rebound.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Farrell.
Look at that.
And the game is a passion, as we know, Chris. But does it help to have outside interests? You're passionate about art. You make music. You're a writer. You're a thinker. Talk what all that is about and what that means to you.
Well, I think being a complete person helps whatever job that you do. You know, we all are more than our job. But basketball, you have to put everything into it, and so sometimes
First ball ISO.
yourself, you
Dude,
need to get fed other places.
Really?
They kind of feed your passions, and so I think a lot of times when players feed their passions, it's really just
it was shadowing.
Energy
Like, what?
to complete their goal of getting through a grueling 82-game season with all the ups and downs, the expectations, the heartbreak, the celebrations, and so I think for myself and for many other successful players that I've seen, those that have tried to approach life with the same way they approach basketball, that's just living with passion, try to learn as much as you can,
playing some bully ball.
Usually to
I
me,
like
they're
it.
the most successful because it takes pressure off of playing the game.
Well, you could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing. And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Melo's jumper,
It looked as
money.
if he would never find his game after that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
Pass to Giles. And something we see now in the modern NBA, Chris, is that players will try and recruit other players in free agency, sometimes almost leading up to free agency. How often do you think that happens now, and how is that, say, different from when you played?
It's a lot different from when I played. I think guys wanted to play together, but we did not recruit or try to play together with each other because of the way that the rules were in collective bargaining and because the way the game was at that time. At that time, even if you had a friend that was your very close friend off the court, you wanted to beat him for bragging rights on the court. Back then, it was more of, can my team beat your team? Not can we play together. I tell you what, with friends that I had in the league at that time, that would have been pretty cool to play with some of my friends that I think were great players. But I just think it's just been a line in the sand. It's just changed. I think a lot of it's changed because we're playing basketball at younger ages. Guys are playing and traveling the country and know each other from ages 10, 11, and 12. So they have honest, genuine friendships and really want to play together. And so I don't really think it's a problem. But it's interesting watching these super teams and how all of this is developing. It definitely didn't happen in my day, and I'm just now, I won't say getting used to it, but I'm just now recognizing that, man, it's okay to play with your friends, I guess.
Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Farrell can't hit.
Good
Houston's
stuff.
gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter.
And
two of them
one.
have fallen.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score.
We just sim to the end call here because I mean this.
He powers through it.
Well, a few seasons
These
ago,
games,
the
man.
NBA introduced the last 2-minute report, where they release a review of all the calls in the final
Yeah,
2
we'll
minutes
play
of
it
the
out.
game. It's certainly had some mixed reaction. Chris, how do you feel about the public review that a refereeing crew now faces with the report?
Well, you know, I think pressure should be on referees just like it is on players. I think everyone gets their job evaluated, and it's no different from anyone else. I don't know what it does, though, what a report does by telling you what happened in the last 2 minutes and that this referee missed the call. So I don't know what it does, but I don't mind it because everyone needs to be held accountable, and transparency is always good.
Oh, what?
Outside jumper. Ennis on the double team. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
That's just super concentration from Shumpert. Solid at drawing the foul on the way up.
And last season, the Rockets retired Yao Ming's number for the organization, a career cut short by injuries, but he was such a huge part of the history.
We're just cruising to the finish, honestly. Honestly, right now.
Yeah, I mean, Yao Ming, one of the largest players I've ever seen in this game. I remember having to go up against him. He was so skilled for a player his size. Had some great battles.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
It's effort, it's ability. He
Too
also
easy.
has
Too big,
instinct.
too strong.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
We know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Farrell. Chris, you look at the way the game is played now. We have seen some retired players say it is soft.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is soft when you look through their lens. That's true. But that's the way that the game is today. And so if you're a fan just coming to the game now, or, you know, if this is the game you love, you accept it and you keep moving on. As long as the fans love it, as long as the players are having fun with it.
Bring the ball.
Definitely, compared to the 80s, to
Wow.
the 90s, there's no doubt about it that the game is soft as far as physical play, but at the same time,
Shumpert.
it's produced, it has allowed players to show the beauty of an offensive jump shot, of an offensive move, and also,
got him
made
leading.
defenders get that much better because you have to move laterally. You can't use your hands to guard.
Oh my God, no one can guard Harden,
For
bro.
Sacramento, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And Shumpert kicks to Bogdanovich. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless?
I didn't do no intentional foul. I said like slipped.
But it's not in the game.
On a Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. And then for Houston, Anthony comes in for Ennis, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Eric Gordon. Feeds it to Tucker.
Why was he wide open, bro?
It's good from long range. Tucker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just finding the open man. Few who have ever played this game have Paul's vision.
And Shumpert kicks to Hield. Back to Shumpert. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Koufos dishes to Shumpert. Over Anthony. Again, the miss by the Kings. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Well,
Out of bounds,
oh my.
Sacramento takes
It's like the
this.
second time that's happened.
The Kings shooting 41% for the game. Farrell passes to Shumpert. Dishes to Hield. Labissiere, the screen. Now here's Hield, guarded by Harden. Hield can't hit.
He's trying too hard, man.
Takes it from 10. To the wing on the left. Anthony against Shumpert. And Tucker kicks to Anthony. Houston moving it around. Launches a 3. They get it again. Here's Capella.
What the?
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Labissiere dishes to Shumpert. There's the pick. Over Anthony. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And out of rhythm.
Mellow with the board.
But he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough,
Bully ball.
you're gonna have a bad quarter.
Oh, give me that.
Bad game. I doubt that this
Oh,
shakes
come
his
on.
confidence.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Giles checked in for Labissiere. Here's Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. And the
It's
dunk
too
by
easy.
Capella.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most.
You can have that, bro.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off.
Jesus, there's a murderer out here, bro.
And they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
They set the pick. Farrell kicks to Kufis. Rebounded by Capella.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that, though.
7-second difference.
That back.
Game clock. Shots good by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
That foot on the accelerator.
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Melo finishes with 13 points, 7 rebounds. Pretty solid, if you ask me, coming off the bench. Did he make that? He made that. Oh well. Okay. What we got here? On the Kings, Bogdan Bogdanovic. 27 minutes, 14 points. Oh, that's a brutal, bro. The team high was 14, bro. Yikes. James Harden for an easy 29.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Capella going off in 25 minutes, 18 points, 16 boards, 6 blocks. Gerald Green with the 16 points off the bench. Aaron Gordon with 15 off the bench. Dude. Oh my, Chris Paul with 18 assists. Hello? Hello? Damn. In comparison, 43% from 3, 16 to 37. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit burnt on 2K after playing 2 full games. That's probably the limit. Every time I hop on when I do full games like this, I can think of very few times where I might have played more than 2 games, because it is actually just so time consuming. But it's fun. But you do get burnt towards the end. These 2 games certainly didn't help though. Like the Warriors, it was a cheat code. We lost hard, and then the Kings was just way too easy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what time it is. 7:30. I'm gonna end it here, and I'll be back in maybe about an hour. I don't know if I want to do Forza or Fortnite in an hour, but we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna get some food and stuff. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Alright guys, I'll catch you in a bit hopefully. Thanks for watching.